Okay, so dinner time. This is when everybody gets hangry. Um, and it's when things get a little more tricky. We all like a variety, but nobody likes the same things over and over and over. So remember, we are trying to simplify our menus and our meal plans and our grocery lists. So is what I suggest doing is just pick two meats. I always start with my Sunday dinner. We like to come home from church to a roast or a whole chicken or a ham, something along those lines. And if you get one that's just a little bit bigger than what your family needs, then you've got leftovers. You can either, eat it as leftovers, or you've got pre-cooked meat for another meal. I mean, why buy stew meat? You had roast Sunday night, use the leftover roast, dice it up into, your little cubes, and you've got yourself beef stew meat for another night that week. Or shred it up and make beef tacos on Taco Tuesday. So just go see what's on sale. And then, everything's cheaper if you buy it in the bulk. If you buy 1 pound of hamburger meat, it's like $6 a pound. But if you get it, in the log, now you do want to check and make sure that it is the, 97.3 or, if 80 is pushing it. You're having less meat, you're buying more fat that you're draining all the grease off of, and two, nobody wants to eat that grease. So, buy it in bulk, and then just plan on like 2 or 3 ground beef meals for dinner that week. Spaghetti is a go-to for us, super cheap and easy. One thing I do with my hamburger meat is I brown it right then and there when I get home. Well, usually not right when I get home from the grocery store because I'm doing my produce. I'll stick it in the fridge and then the next day I'll just brown it all. How long does it take to brown some hamburger meat? So 10, 15 minutes and I've got 3 pounds of hamburger meat browned. Then I portion it out into my freezer bags, throw it into the freezer, and I'm not browning meat 3 times that week. That it just saves time. And then I don't have to remember to pull out the raw hamburger meat out of the freezer, let it thaw, and then cook it. Ham. Ham is, you can get a great deal on ham around Christmas time and Easter, so stock up on it. Now, it may not be the most lean meat, but you can get a lot of dinners out of a decent-sized ham. Ham and pineapple, we do like ham slices and then put like pineapple rings on it and then serve it with baked potatoes. Ham and potato soup, ham and mac casserole, ham and eggs, if you want to do that for breakfast, or, my kids think it's fun when we do breakfast for dinner, so we do ham and eggs for dinner. Another thing, freezer meals. Amazing. Yes, I love freezer meals. Few hours in the kitchen saves me from spending an hour in the kitchen every night of the week, which means an hour extra that I get to spend with my family. It limits the dishes. I'm not spending an hour cleaning up my kitchen mess after dinner. I do it once, and I'm good. So, if you need dinner ideas, go to Pinterest. It's a great resource. Go to your cookbooks. Find your family favorites. Just make sure that if you do go to Pinterest, don't let it suck away your time, because before you know it, the day's going to be over and you're going to be looking at home decor items instead of dinner menus. So I would just make a list of 20 of your favorite family recipes. Then just pick maybe one new one from Pinterest a week. That way you're adding variety in, but your family is, your family is going to eat what you're making 5 nights out of the week because you've only added one new one to see if they like it. And then you're not having a Pinterest fail every night of the week because you're trying something new. And really, new recipes take a little bit longer. If you've got your tried and true recipes, you know it by heart, and they're so much quicker to make. So, normally it doesn't take me 5 days to plan my week of menus. If I'm only adding one new recipe once a week, I can hash out my menus in 20 minutes tops. Easy peasy. So I want you to comment below with 5 of your go-to menus and 1 recipe that you're going to try this week. So don't overthink it. Keep it simple. Remember, use like ingredients, not even just the meats, but if one recipe calls for potatoes, then what else can you use with potatoes? You can add that to your breakfast. Make hash browns, or you've got your ham and potato soup. Well, think of some other way to use potatoes in your week so that you're using the things that you buy. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we are going to hash out our grocery shopping. So we will talk to you soon.